One Saturday morning, about every 1.5 months, approximately 238,000 high school students pile into blank-walled classrooms to dive nose first into the world that is the ACT. While some students jump in with no preparations in hopes of just getting a baseline score, others will walk in on test day with a mind full of strategies and helpful tips. But regardless of your pre-test prayers and overwhelming study hours, the ACT's ultimate goal is to assume how well a student will do in college based on their scores. In my opinion, while the ACT does do a decent job at predicting the future success of students, it most definitely has its flaws and outliers, and therefore should not have as much of an outstanding impact on college acceptance and scholarships as it does. We all know someone, it may even be you, who works extremely hard in school, has excellent grades, and also has an average ACT score, and eventually struggles with earning the scholarships they deserve based on their outstanding work ethic. Nowadays, all colleges and most scholarships focus intricately on your standardized test scores, and students are working extremely hard just to fall into the trap that is these standardized tests. The best way to describe the struggle that is the ACT in one sentence is this quote by Diane Ravitch. Sometimes the most brilliant and intelligent minds do not shine in standardized tests because they do not have standardized minds. Going to a public high school nearly every single day of my life has taught me that nothing can be accomplished to the absolute best of its ability without motivation. I can blatantly see how simple some courses are, yet some students fail because they express no drive. The vice versa is parallel. There are extremely difficult courses that students who don't have natural studying abilities pass easily. In my opinion, anyone can succeed at anything, especially school, just a little bit of ambition, and that truly is what defines you as a person. If you wake up every day with the intention to succeed and work your butt off, you will better yourself in ways no other factor of life could. It's because of this that educational factors such as GPA, difficulty of course load, and recommendations written of the student should be more influential in the process of scholarships and college acceptance. Like I said before, nearly every class offered is A-able with some drive, so your GPA and difficulty of course load really sets an example for how diligent a student is when it comes to studying and challenging themselves. The main subjects the ACT examines, math, science, English, and reading, are crucial when it comes to pursuing basic education as well as upper-level education. But being able to find the cosine of pi over 4 certainly is not the most effective, accurate description of how well a student will do in college. Another massive flaw that degrades the accuracy and reliability of the ACT is the potential for bias. Statistics have proven that even when grades, family income, and coursework are completely equivalent, Caucasian boys and girls still outscore other groups. Also, though both male and female Caucasians outscore other races, males overall have a higher ranking than girls. This alone is extremely controversial because it has also been proven that girls very clearly have higher grades and equal coursework than boys. Many people will argue that males score higher than females because of the overwhelming idea of the test. The ACT is a very fast-paced, nerve-wracking exam, and typically boys are known for better handling quick, high-pressure situations than girls. Though this may be true in some situations, there are plenty of boys and girls out there that don't fit that stereotype. Also, if this is a true score changer for the test, there should be moderations made to make the test equal for both sexes, since it really isn't fair to design a life-changing test that significantly benefits one group. This problem could easily be resolved if the ACT would entirely remove the section in registration that asks for your family income and race. We all understand that the information may be useful when it comes to recognizing varying statistics, but that really isn't an essential part of the test and could eliminate bias as a whole if test graders were not available to that information. Finally, basing everything a student has accomplished, learned, and taken to further their lives cannot be made into a summation of one simple number ranging from 0 to 36. There are some students who go out in the world, volunteer every weekend, and have an extraordinary plan to earn a college degree to better their community, but don't get accepted into their dream colleges because their ACT score is too low. That student may not be a good test taker, they falter under the pressure, but their drive to succeed and help others would have set them over the top in college, but they never got the chance. There are students out there who have great potential but can't afford to pay $42 every time their score isn't what they had hoped for. Students like this don't earn the scholarships they are relying on, and in some cases they can't attend college because of the cost, all because of one number. We go to school over 2,000 times in our lives just to be ranked into one number. No matter how many times you open the door for someone, earn a special award at school, make the game-winning shot at the basketball tournament, or earn an A on that speech you worked super hard on, it all in all will have no effect on your ACT score, and that alone can change your future entirely. It's because of this that I believe the ACT is in no way a true predictor of college success. With all of this said, and even if this factor of college acceptance never changes, I suggest we high school students relax a bit when it comes to our scores and realize that we are more than just a number.